Hey guys, Mark Trujillo, licensed mortgage officer here in Colorado Springs. I'm here with
Cregg Terasa. I'm a licensed realtor here in Colorado Springs. And, why don't you lead off, Mark, about what we're talking about today?
Today we're talking about our new loan incentive program, which is getting all of our borrowers an extra $4,000 when they go to purchase a home. So basically what we're doing is that $4,000 issued as a lender credit, and what you can do with that is we're going to try to pay your closing costs, most of them, at least $4,000 of them. So you can take any money that you've been saving for your closing costs and you can put that towards your down payment or an appraisal gap. And if you haven't heard what an appraisal gap is yet here in Colorado Springs, Craig's going to tell us a little bit more about that.
If you are a buyer that hasn't done anything yet, maybe you don't know, but as soon as you start, you will quickly learn what an appraisal gap is. But let me go into a little bit. So we're in Colorado Springs. It's an extremely competitive market right now. People are generally offering over, and what they're putting in what's called an appraisal gap clause. So say, I'll give you an example. If the house is listed at $400,000 and we're going to offer $430,000 for the house. Okay, so we're already offering $30,000 over. But everyone in the industry knows we still got to get through an appraisal. Okay, so when we're waiting for appraisal, maybe it appraises low. Maybe in this example, let's just say for the sake of argument, it appraises at $4,000 below, magically, right? So now we have that $4,000 appraisal gap to go ahead and cover that little bit of difference. Or maybe you already planned on that, you already know, and you have a little bit of money, but it wasn't quite as much. So now you can add that $4,000 for the appraisal gap. I mean, we can apply it to just about anything you want in the loan, but again, that just makes you that much more competitive.
Yeah, it just basically gives you more leverage when you're trying to put in a competitive offer, trying to beat out 10 or 15 other offers. This is going to be able to make sure that you can put your best foot forward without really having to make any changes to your budget and how are you planning to finance the home in the first place. So
yeah, and maybe even you already planned on, you've been down the road, you've made a few offers, and you've been saving, and you're up to 10 or 20,000 appraisal gap. Well, now that extra, maybe you put that extra $4 in it, and now you beat the guy. You beat the other guy because he didn't have that extra $4,000 that you have now in your pocket. So, and you know what else we didn't talk about is, so we get the incentive, but we didn't really talk about interest rates because there's other lenders that offer incentives, but what they do is they get you on the backside and just crank that interest rate up.
Yeah. So what we did is we wanted to be able to make sure that something like this wasn't going to just affect the borrower so much as what the cost of the loan was going to be. So we went to our lending partners and figured out a way that we could give up some of our end, lender could give up some of their end. We did everything that we could to make sure that we had the most competitive pricing, and we still had this $4,000 to give to the borrower. So
yeah. So if you guys, if you're looking to buy, and you're ready, or not, or you're first time buyer, you're like, hey, I'm interested, give us a call. We'll put our information at the end, and we'll get you started.
Yeah, give us a call or visit our website. I'll put all that in the description or in this video.
Yeah.
And hope to hear from you soon.
All right. Have a good one, Colorado Springs. Bye-bye.
Bye.